Welcome back, everyone, to a very special episode of Better Off Better. You know what it is. You clicked on the link. You clicked on the things, unless maybe you fell against your phone on accident or butt dialed onto the podcast. But if you did that, stick around, because this is Better Off Better.
That's what accidentally happened to my uncle, actually. He slipped when he was walking to visit his wife, who he loves, and he fell into the nanny's vagina. Mm-hmm. It was actually a funny story, though, because
he fell in, like, all the way?
All the way in?
Yeah, a bunch of times, because the floor was so slippery. They had a bunch of kids.
A bunch of them?
Yeah, so technically they're my cousins.
Technically?
Yeah.
The intro spiraled into a series of bits leading to a monologue about abortion. I'm here to stop this conversation in its tracks.
I'm not putting any of this in.
I was still going to make a joke. It
okay,
doesn't
go
change
ahead.
the fact that I was making a
For
joke
what?
and you interrupted
For us?
it.
You're going to make us laugh, bro? Fucking who cares?
Okay, let's just go back.
I liked Sam's intro. I'm just going to jump in and pretend I didn't say anything about abortion. Hi!
You should leave that part in.
Where?
What are our names, though?
Where are we?
Okay, a lot of questions being asked around the table. I guess first off, because, and again, not in a sexist way, but Sam has this male voice that I just trust. So I'm going to answer him first and say who I am. I'm Chris.
No, that makes sense. I honestly don't even remember my question because I just heard his really, like, strong and present male voice.
I was going to say that. Again, I didn't want to come across as too stern and too aggressive, but I completely agree. Like, it's like you didn't even say anything.
I get it. I've had to land a plane a couple times just because I asked for peanuts, and the stewardess was like, whoa.
Yeah, and for the listeners, Sam is a very small guy. He has a turtleneck on, and we haven't mentioned it yet since we've been on the call. And we've been chatting for a little bit now, but I do want you to get a nice picture if you're driving to work right now. Maybe you have a job. Sam doesn't. He has a nice little turtleneck on, though, and that's who that is. I guess since we're doing introductions, I'm Chris, and Sam has a turtleneck. He's a little guy, a thin little frail little boy, and unemployed. And then, sorry, Jenny, who are you?
Me?
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm the token woman of the podcast.
That's exactly right. And now we'll move on. Okay, it's coming out too aggressive. Jenny, please discuss, talk about how you're equal with us.
Okay, should I talk about, my opinions on things? First, before I start, though, I want to make sure, Chris, you can edit me, my voice to make me sound less shrill, right?
Yes, I did recently buy the shrill filter.
Okay, yeah, I just kind of wanted to make sure before we started.
I
have no opinions on this subject. I think we should move on.
And we will be streaming live this year at the RNC, so keep an eye out for us there. Oh, God. What the heck is this, though? We love each other, and we love everybody. We just like to poke each other in the bosoms, in the bums, in the thighs,
Chris.
in the feet, in the hands, whatever, man. We're not choosy. We're not picky. Somebody say what this program is, please, and save me.
First of all, I'm very excited to see everybody live at the DMV. I think that's going to be awesome. It's a tough one out there.
What the heck is this show? Somebody tell me what this show is, please.
Don't you normally do that?
No, I just want to know what the name of it is. I just can't remember for whatever reason.
This is Better Off Better.
Oh, God, that's it.
A competitive comedic journey to self-betterment between three friends who compete to embarrass each other.
That close. You got they accidentally slipped into the Impractical Jokers there at the end. This is our competitive cutthroat journey to self-betterment. Woo.
Do we think my cheekbones look nice today?
Quite.
Your
very
cheekbones
sexy.
look fantastic today. I was going to say something about it, but I decided against it because, I didn't want you to get too big of a head and then those cheekbones disappear. Because, when your head grows.
That makes sense.
That's a good point. And you did, you looked good when you got on the call today. I think that's probably why I wanted to bring you down when we started recording. Because when you're physically above me, I need you emotionally below me. You know what I mean?
I think, if we just have a quick, best cheekbones segment, maybe that could be, a fun thing for us to do.
Are we saying best, because technically you don't know how good mine are because they're covered in face fat.
Okay, yeah.
As stated, this is Better Off Better! This is our competitive cutthroat journey to self-betterment. Every week we set forth on an adventure, a trial, a journey of sorts to improve ourselves as people, in theory. We set forth on trials, challenges, whatever you want to call them, of self-betterment.
That's
What's your... We're gonna 3T. Wait, do the 3T.
Tourette's, tumors, and testicular cancer. Those are the 3 T's.
Sometimes these practices are medically backed, scientifically backed, things you've maybe probably heard of. Sometimes they are not. They are the complete opposite of that. Experimental, weird pseudoscience, things that are backed up by strange internet subcultures all across the board. Go check our catalog. It's pretty wild. It's pretty zany. The consistent is that they all have to be backed by something publicly published, or something publicly out there needs to credit it for bettering you, improving you in some form. And we're here to test if those things actually do the things they say they're gonna do. Because we're not that hot, people. We're not that great. We're trying to improve ourselves week over week here, find the things that maybe do slightly, and we hit you with those results. Those results, when do those come? Well, those come in part 2. Usually our show is broken up into 2 parts. Part 1, we come at you with the before, we hit you with the thing we're doing for a week span, and then part 2, the after. We come back after a week doing that thing at the halfway point in the episode, and we give you the juicy details from our journey. And in that part 2 sector, we end everything off with a beautiful, competitive, as stated, cutthroat segment to wrap everything up. Because after all, we're competing against each other here. We wrap things up with a vote. The elders, the council, if you will, or I guess us, technically, vote on a champion of every challenge we do, and of course, a loser of every challenge we do. Because if you're not competing to get better than those close to you, what the hell's the point at all?
Yeah.
But
you could say,
no, go ahead. Sorry, Jenny, maybe real quick before I continue, could you give me like a better version of that? You could
say that.
That. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, no. Jenny, you go.
You go, Jenny.
Okay, yeah, okay. You could say that.
Yeah, no, Jenny, you go.
Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna, maybe I'll alert you. Like, I'm gonna start now.
Now, go ahead.
Give us like a code word. We should discuss a code word for that. You're gonna start.
Well, I said I said now. I think now is okay.
I think it needs to be something, because you say now all the time.
Okay, you could say that we're getting healthier in the least healthy way possible.
That was beautiful.
I wasn't ready.
Thanks, everybody. This is better.
But hold your horses, people.
Nay.
That is the regular structure of Better Off Better. That is what we've been doing for about a year now. That is the show in gist form. So, now you know. Great. Woo! But this episode, that's not the case. Friends, could you back me on that?
I would 100% back you on this specific thing.
100%.
I can't back you on a couple of your other views.
Life choices,
Totally.
The life choices you've made.
You personally want Kevin Spacey to come back to Hollywood, and
not because of. I just think that
get all
American
of the
Beauty is a very good film. It's a very good film.
Good actor.
And there's a lot of classic '90s films like kind of coming back for whether it's like a Netflix version of it. I'm just saying, there's things I want less than that. Is all I'm trying to get at here. A very special episode is in our hands indeed. This is the end of the year, people. 2020, everyone's favorite year, from what I understand.
Oh my God, this year, way up there.
Way up there. People have had a good run economically, from what I understand. People have had a fun year, a lot of travel, a lot of good memories formed.
A lot of health-related things are going really well.
Yeah. For some reason, and I don't want to, this is a comedy podcast. Obviously, we're trying to have a hoot and holler. Have you guys talked to my grandma recently?
Well, I can't go to, I can't go to, I can't.
So I was supposed to do this off air, Chris.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that like we were talking all the time in like January, February, and she was going for like daily trips to the mall. Like she was really getting out there. She was trying to like go out and have fun more. And then all of a sudden, March, I just didn't hear from her anymore.
Yeah, so I...
Is that a cellular thing? Do you think it's like she switched?
Your mom wanted me to do this like not...
Okay.
Like on... Like not while we were recording, Chris.
Recording. That's a good point. Zing! I feel like we're getting a little stale here, but what are you going to say? I try to keep it exciting just to make sure everything kind of keeps up the pace,
Yeah, but like what's going on with his grandma?
She died.
What?
She died.
All right, moving on. This episode is very exciting. We are sort of doing a retrospective, if you will, upon our year.
Did you see my grandma died?
Continue. No, we'll talk about it later, buddy.
Okay.
Chris, you're kind of sort of deflowing.
Your energy.
You're like a hitch in the hose. You're like a hitch in the hose, And you know how angry Dad gets when... Oh, sorry, Dad. I know you don't want to... Anyway, well, very special episode. We are going to be going back and discussing all of the things that we have tried this year.
Was she happy? Was she happy at least?
No, okay, wait, we're going back through the year, and we're going to go through all of the things that we have attempted to better ourselves with through this podcast.
It's been a great year. A really, really fun and like high energy year. So
and I recommend,
we've all had a good time.
I just wish I could have said something.
For like some of the more interesting ones, it's going to be going through all those. It's going to be cool. Yeah.
Well said, Sammy. Well said. Wait.
First though, I have something to gift to us.
Okay, before we get juice in here.
So this is a little something that I have made for us that will hopefully hang in our new set.
Probably not.
Little presumptuous to assume it's going to be hung up because we haven't seen the gift yet. So let's maybe.
Are you ready?
Just don't assume
I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it to you and then the camera. Ready?
Wow!
Look at that.
Okay, so it is again. It's a really good effort because Sam is something of an artistic guy. It is, I guess, a really detailed nude. Is that what it is? So it's a naked picture of Sam. It's a little abstract, so it's hard to tell exactly. But he's in a bed. He's like sprawled.
Did you see that? No, Chris, did you see that?
What just happened?
It's a light
It lights up.
It lights up? Oh my God. Okay. Seriously, nude joke over. Enough is enough, Chris. We get it. It's a really beautiful portrait of the Better Off Better trio.
And then we turn it on and bada bing, bada boom. Look at that shit.
Holy moly, guy. It lights up. Let me be clear, because I feel like nobody's directly said it. It is a beautiful portrait of the three of us, all drawn out by Jenny Whipple, and lit to perfection. It has a form of lighting built into... I mean, this guy must be made of wealth up there in Vermont.
Okay,
Goodness
can I say something really quick?
Yeah, you can.
Sam, I think that's really, really awesome. I am going to be sending you a cease and desist, a copyright claim in the mail. For printing my artwork without asking or licensing it. So you're going to be hearing from my lawyers, but it's cool. It's a cool, cute little craft.
Uh-oh.
It's a nice, cute little craft you made us. Really thoughtful, but you are a thief, intellectual property, and I don't like you anymore.
So yeah, I just thought that we deserved a sort of nice little thing.
I think that I'll like it to be hung up, but I am gonna be demanding some money from you.
Okay.
So I hate to be this guy. I really do.
Yeah.
But I do have to press the button, as you know.
Cease and desist.
No!
The button's pressed, my dude. The button's pressed.
It's pretty, it's sexy, and it's very sweet, my friend. That's the most
It's
important
very
part.
nice. I really like it.
It
It's
might
awesome.
actually have a place in the new set, okay? You took me out of this puddle and you put me into a pool. Oh my God. All right, listen. We have gotten just a weensbit bit sidetracked here, okay? Let's be clear. We mentioned that it's a special episode. Sam teased at what that special is, but let me give you a title. We're calling this The Better Off Better New Year's Retribution.
Retrospective, I think it makes more sense.
We're calling this episode Better Off Better New Year's... What did you say, retrospective?
Retrospective.
Retrospective.
I don't. Okay. Well, yeah.
I had a few other options if you want to try a few other options.
I'm good.
Okay, the
Better Off Better New Year's Destitution.
Destitution doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so
at all.
good thing.
Yeah.
So we won't use that one. Obviously, that one's a no-go, but it's good that we at least had the option in there.
Okay.
I guess I can give you one more.
Yeah, I'll give him one more.
Or would you rather just move on?
I'd like to hear another. No, I'd like to hear another.
I wanna
The
hear the
Better
third.
Off Better New Year's Absolution.
That doesn't make any sense either. I think
That one's a little
retrospective, if
closer
we're
though,
going
right? They
through-
made a little more sense, maybe in terms of like if
No,
we're gonna
it
give it a
made
scale.
less sense.
Okay.
You could say like desolation, and we could all like just destroy the
Like
world.
the desolation of Smog isn't about how he looked back at his fucking
Highlights.
gold.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's a good point.
You know what I
well,
mean?
Okay, it's the Better Off Better special. Should we just stick with that?
Yeah, let's move. Let's go on. Let's
Yeah.
get into it.
Cool.
We've got brand new segments coming at us. Only Chris knows what they're called, but we're gonna do them.
That is so accurate. This is a very special episode. I mean, we are going to... Let's give like a little maybe... What's the thing that they put at the beginning of book? I'm not really like a book guy.
Table of contents.
Let's give you like a little table of contents.
Why would we do that? Because
Table of
that spoils
contents.
all of it. that spoils all of it. Why wouldn't we just go through? That doesn't make
I don't know. It's
sense.
like giving them incentive to like stick around. I also forgot to mention, I signed a deal before this. We need at least 60 segments, so I'm trying to kind of turn
everything into a segment.
Jenny, put the scissors down. Jenny's cutting her hair right now.
No, this is actually good. This is good.
I just need to fix something really quick.
Scissoring with Jenny.
I told you, we need a lot of segments here.
That's
so if you could,
one of our segments.
If you could stretch this out, Jenny.
Could you add some sound effects for me, please, Chris?
Yeah, you know, baby.
Just if you look up scissoring noises.
I'll stab what I find. Okay, that makes sense.
If you look up girl scissoring audio,
okay,
I think it'll probably.
I could just use the ones you're making. You think I'll find like cleaner scissoring sounds though?
It's just because
you have the
not
scissors
like
right
loud
there.
enough.
Okay, so I'll just look it up. Girl scissoring sound effects.
All right, what's our first segment, guys?
We are going to be looking over year 1 of Better Off Better. We've made it we technically didn't start in January, so it's not really a calendar year, but it's the first goddamn year, 2020, baby, of Better Off Better. We are going to be looking through some highlights, some lowlights, some
midlights.
Interestingly enough, if you've never heard of Better Off Better before, well, what the hell have you been doing, first of all?
It's a terrible one to start on.
That's why your year's going so poorly. I mean, goddamn, but it's about time you found us. We're here to help. We're something of doctors, but a little more helpful, I'd argue.
But welcome.
A little smarter, too. A little more qualified.
But yeah, listen, we have lessons packed within, you could say. Again, education, baby. You know, people be getting educated from us more than teachers, more than schools, more than college, and we don't charge.
If you want to, give us enough money that you will never be able to pay it off for the rest of your life.
That would be good. And then at least you'd feel like you're getting a college education. Oh my God, so we're gonna be looking at the juice, baby. And let's give you a nice hot window of what actually makes us better, what actually bobbed us, if you will, and what made us worse. All that. Let's get into it, baby. Sam, wouldn't you say?
I'd say.
Jenny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Like Sam mentioned, these are all surprise segments to the rest of these Joe Schmoes. So this will be a fun one for all involved. We've already done scissoring with Jenny. We got that. That was on my list. Thankfully, luckily she found it organically, but I was hoping to scissor Jenny today.
Big one.
So that was good. Alrighty, friends. I call this one the challenge that was.
That's a terrible name.
It's a good name.
Oh my God.
Chris is so bad at naming. Why did we can you tell us all the names of the segments so we can rename them beforehand?
Okay, no, I think that's good. That's another fun segment that we can add is renaming Chris's segments. The challenge that was.
Listen, we're getting into it, okay? The challenge that was. Which?
It's not the challenge that was. That's a terrible name.
Good.
Which Better Off Better year 1 challenge was your favorite? I'm not talking necessarily definitely the best for you or was the funniest episode, but what was your actual favorite challenge of the entire year?
Our cherished challenge, if you will.
No,
which would probably be a better name.
Wait, stop. Don't
like that.
Stop liking that one.
The cherished challenge.
Welcome to the next segment, the cherished challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah, I guess it was a pretty good name for the segment, the cherished challenge.
Thank you.
Let's start with Jenny. I'd like to hear your cherished challenge.
I feel like you guys maybe know what my favorite. I think that my favorite was the shower orange one. It was something that I've been looking forward to for a really long time. I think it was enjoyable. I, might possibly be allergic to orange peels, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Important to note. That's important to note.
So I think that was my favorite.
That was your favorite
challenge.
Listen, that is a solid challenge that was. Right?
No.
It's your cherished challenge.
That is my most cherished challenge. Thank you, Sam.
For those that don't know, shower oranging is a little self-explanatory, if you can believe it. It is literally eating a fresh, freezing cold orange within a steamy hot shower. And there are crazy benefits that we found out in that episode, that we learned about in that episode. And beyond that, there's a crazy community that backs up shower oranging. So that's actually a pretty cool episode if you're into that type of deal either. But yeah, I mean, you fucking nailed it, Jenny. That's a banger of a journey for us. It was. Sam, what about you, baby?
I was gonna say shower oranges, but I don't want to copy Jenny. But I really enjoyed.
It was such a good week.
It was such a great week.
You totally
could, yeah, but shouldn't.
I also really enjoyed. I think reading every an hour a day. I really enjoyed that.
That was a good one for you because you learned how to read that week. It was crazy that you made it 22 years without. So congratulations, I guess, on that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was my favorite. It made me, I read more. I've been reading more this year after that week.
Yeah, I actually did. I wanted to congratulate you on finishing not only Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, Will There Be Enough Rum? But he finished Goodnight Moon, which is a tough one to get through.
That's a tough one. I only knew that the moon got to go to bed.
Good night, bed. Good night, moon. Good night, sister. Little spoon. Sam, incest be like?
I really hate that joke is a thing. I mean, ugh.
Cut him out. Cut out him complaining about it. Instead, put this in. I'm Sam, and I am confirming that I spoon with my sister.
Whoa,
That's
Sam,
disgusting.
it's about time you confirmed it. Anyway, my challenge that was.
Nope, that's not the
Cherish
segment name
challenge.
anymore.
I actually wrote down 3, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my god, no, you're not
Just
doing
do one.
3.
No,
Tell
you're
us
doing
1.
Okay. So out of my 3, let me run them down for you, all 3 of them.
Nope, just say one. Just say one.
Just say
oh
one.
my god,
So
you have a million
my
segments.
top
Let's get through
3,
it. No,
I
no
guess.
one gives
your
a
top
shit.
one. Your
Literally
top
nobody
one.
cares. Like no one cares about you.
Yeah,
no
I don't
one
really think
cares
they
at all.
listen for Chris.
I don't care. Sam doesn't care. No one wants to hear this.
My grandma did.
Literally no one wants to hear it now because your grandma's dead. Okay.
And that makes you a less likable person.
Waking up early.
Ugh.
That's such a
it's one of the
stupid
3 that
fucking
you won.
answer.
It's one of
That's
the 3
such
that you
a
fucking
I
won.
liked it. I
Fucking
liked it. Okay,
answer.
it changed my life. It's one of my least favorite episodes because it's, it's us finding our ground. It's the first episode ever. But in terms of the activity.
Terrible answer.
Okay, then fine. I'll give you a different one.
No, I don't want a different one. That's your answer now.
The Happy Smoothie. That was my number 2.
You're my number 2.
In recent episodes, I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes ago, something like that, we had a study-backed concoction of healthy superfoods.
Don't say concoction.
Concoction, baby. Oh, concorded all up in a blender full of super tasty, not tasty's an overstatement, but healthifying things all blended together. And
yeah, it was really good. I liked it a lot.
I liked it as
really
well.
did. I enjoyed it a lot.
Jenny is being sardonic and a fuck. She lost and she suck. Poetry.
It was eye-opening. And shout out to the Happy Smoothie. Shout out to Smoothie Industries. Again, we're still trying to hope that Big Smoothie reaches out to us one of these weeks, but truly an eye-opening challenge, that one was, the Happy Smoothie, and that is why I'm
all
that
one
smiles.
did change my life, actually.
Yeah, I can tell.
Next segment.
Okay. Should you guys drum roll or something because you're so excited, or what do you think?
No.
Okay.
No.
Jenny, I like that. Oh my god, it's like a friggin' concert and there's flames and it's exciting.
The challenge that wasn't.
No, okay.
Oh my god.
So this is a good one. Another of a good follow-up because it like goes with the last one. Do you guys like it? It's our least favorite. What Bob challenge in our first year doing Better Off Better? Which one was in fact your least favorite?
I assume we're going in the same order.
No.
Yeah.
I want Jenny first this time.
It's not your decision.
Totally. I vote Jenny first this time.
Okay, well, I was already first.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying that you can go first right now again. So go ahead. Permission.
Fuck. Well, I had one. What was...
Hi, fuck. My name's Dad. Do you like that, Jenny? It's a joke.
I think... So it's kind of a hard choice for me between 2.
Okay.
You know what? You said 2. I'm going to say 2.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It's
I would
1.
say-
You say 1.
I would say that it's either the cold showers for a week because although, and it's interesting because I enjoy like lukewarm, like cool showers, and then I always like do a little blast of cold at the end, but just having to do like a freezing cold shower all the way through every day was just like, it just made me sad.
It did. It made you go
cold.
like when you're under the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's accurate.
And it's just like, I look forward to my shower time, and it made me not, and that sucked.
I agree. I considered putting that.
My second least favorite, I didn't like the smiling one.
For you who are new, smile therapy was the enforcement of consistent strained smiling for multiple minutes in order to trick the body into the feeling of joy. Episode 27 of Better Off Better.
What is yours, Sam?
My least favorite. I thought this was going to be everyone's least favorite. I am shocked that Jenny picked
I know what you're going to say.
It's obvious.
It's the juice cleanse.
Of course it's the juice cleanse.
I like crazy diets though.
That was beyond a crazy diet.
But
oh my God.
You
must not remember, Jenny.
Week ever.
I do remember. I like wild I would rather do that again than take freezing cold showers every day.
Recap it. What did we do in our juice cleanse?
I would rather do
By
that
the way,
again.
episode 2 of Better Off Better. Very experimental stage.
No, it wasn't.
Still trying to find our feeding, but
That was not episode 2. No spending money was episode 2.
that's exactly right. Exactly what I was going to say. It was episode 3.
Nope, that
1,
was vegetarian.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was episode 8.
Episode 8
Close.
is exactly what it was. So
I'll recap it. So we did a 7-day juice
No,
cleanse.
I'll recap it. It's mine, fucker.
that's a good point. Sammy?
So what we did was we did a 7-day juice cleanse. The first day we were allowed to eat like apples and fruit and shit, and then the second day we were only allowed to have like a soup, and then then 3 days where it was just juice. It was just juice, and then it was awful. Anyway, yeah, we did a fucking juice cleanse. It was awful.
It was so painful. It was beyond being hungry for food. That wasn't the painful part. That was a painful part, but the part that was brutal was in a juice cleanse, there's a lot of sugar going into your system, and pretty much every next thing that you're gonna have is also sugar. Even if it's the green versions that are pretty much all vegetable, they still have like 22 grams of sugar.
It was just hell.
And the headache that followed that week was
oh my
so
God.
intense. So
It was
yes,
awful.
Such a good answer, Sam. Amen to you.
That's the worst one, I think.
I would rather do that again than do some of the other challenges we've done. I like crazy dieting, things like that. Also, that was a little, if I could tweak your information a little bit, the first day was raw fruits and veggies.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
And then we went into the juice.
It's worth noting, we all lost weight that week, though.
Uh-huh.
So as painful
well,
and brutal
obviously,
as it
we're
was,
eating fucking food.
we did lose weight. So the thing that it promised did work. It just did not make us better in any other way besides that.
That's a banger of an episode. Definitely, if you're gonna check it out, check it out.
My challenge that wasn't.
Oh wait, no. Do you mean your terrible trial?
Ooh, I like that.
I guess it's technically really good. Yeah, it was better than mine. Sure, but I think we should just stick with it since mine's already written down.
I say I'm the name guy. That's like my thing.
Okay, mine, and this is a week that I won. So, shout out to the fans that made it possible. Shout out to my day ones. Shout out to the
fuck up,
those
bro.
that carry me to the parade every year that cheer me on and bring me all the way home, baby. Mirror pep talks.
Okay, all right.
Mirror pep talks.
I could get behind that.
I could get behind that.
I did it flawlessly, and that's, I think, why I hated it. It was just
I stopped.
the things that were promised to us, that the studies told us it would fix. It did not fix. It was so uncomfortable. It was so strange. It was just a weird experiment that I would have never otherwise done, and I probably ever don't intend on recommending anybody try for their own lives. It was just
wow.
It was just weird. I remember just like being in the morning being like, oh fuck, I gotta go still look at myself in the eyes and talk for a few minutes.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Like, shut up, you idiot.
It was weird.
Me at the article.
And I talk to myself too sometimes. I talk to myself a lot, but doing
First sign of insanity, actually.
Staring at yourself and having it it's weird and being you're awesome. I can't be nice to myself.
To a fucking mirror is weird.
And the rules were we weren't allowed to really be funny. We weren't supposed to be funny. And the obvious go-to is to stare at yourself and your penis is odd. You're a strange looking guy. What's up with your tooth? You should put that in your penis and it'll be more normal than it is now, you idiot. But it was supposed to be
that's what we all say.
Fuck that week. Honestly, middle finger to the world if the world is just that week. That's right. Well said.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that was our terrible trial segment.
Challenge that wasn't.
Terrible trials. That really sucked.
All right, you're going to like this next segment. You guys are going to get a kick out of this next one. This right here is The Jig Is Up. That's the name of the segment.
I actually don't hate
that one.
We're in.
I don't hate that one.
We got him.
I like that
That's
one.
all right. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go. The jig is up.
Yeah, man. Yes, it is, Jenny. All right, everybody, please, to me, reveal which bobs we've stuck with and which ones we ashamedly haven't stuck with. We found a lot of things that were, in the moment, definitely better for us, and a lot of things that we said, yeah, we're going to stick with this. We're going to stick with this one. So, the jig is up, people. Which ones did you actually stick with? Jenny! Start us off, baby.
The So first of all, I'd like to preface it by saying that I have not eaten solid food since the 7-day juice cleanse.
That's true.
Yeah, I did. I just really liked that. I felt like that was the one to stick with, if any.
But yes, it's true. Jenny hasn't had a solid food in months. I can confirm as the keeper of her litter box.
Keeper of the litter box.
Odd joke to go to.
It's a joke that you use a litter box as part of the joke. The other part is that I clean up your poop.
Oh.
Yeah, you get that?
Anyways, I do kind of stuck with a version of waking up before the sun. It's just like
a sun.
Kind of do the opposite. I kind of go to bed with the sunrise and
totally.
we could kind of count that. Spending no money for a week. I do track my expenses a lot more now after that, but like fully sticking with it, I've spent money since that episode, so that doesn't really...
Honestly, you're a traitor to that challenge.
Wow.
My journaling, I do still journal.
Whoa!
Not every day. Not like a daily journal, but more of like a weekly like recap.
Chris, shut the fuck up.
It keeps the audience more engaged when I react with
No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. 10,000 steps a day. I fell off for a little bit, but I'm back on that, and I do that.
Chris, you're literally like fucking
seriously
earwigs in my ear
You're
right now.
really, 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 really irritating. My big one.
Your big one. I'm ready.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Hold on to your Katoon. Hold on to your Splatoons,
Mirror pep
everybody.
talks.
Because I have continued with the dark sleep.
No, you have not.
Hell
yes, I have.
Yeah, Jenny. Nice.
Have you really?
Every single night. I don't watch anything while I go to sleep anymore. I play white noise. I play like a rain sound effect, and I have no light. So
wow.
Listen, you said you'd stick with it, and you stuck with it.
Every single night.
For those uninformed,
awesome.
Jenny kind of touched on it right there, but that is sleeping with no light, no what's the word for the light that enters unwantedly?
Blue light. Ambient light, blue light.
Any light. There you go.
Light while you sleep.
It is a darkened bedroom with no sound except for potentially white noise.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it.
Sunbasking can go fucking die. I actually want to change my answer from whatever I said the worst was to sunbasking. That sucked. I hate the sun. It is terrible. And fuck that. Can I change my answer from before?
Sorry, the votes have already been cast.
Okay, well, it's sunbasking. Anyways.
We wrote it in permanent marker.
Yeah. On my TV screen. I wrote it in.
Oh. Here's another good one that I've kind of stuck with. The TED Talks episode. I don't watch TED Talks because I don't really like TED Talks, but I have tried to incorporate like a video about something that I want to learn every day rather than like just watching the stuff that I normally watch. I really have been making a effort to watch things that I care about a little bit more. Not every day, but I have tried to stick with more educational, in my opinion, videos.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I think those are pretty much the ones that I've stuck with like the most.
Nice. Well, first off, congratulations, Jenny. The jig is up on me and Chris now. The jig has already been jubbed on Jenny.
Jub, 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 jub.
Like the song at the end of Star Wars.
Jub, 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 jub,
jub, jub, jub.
Anyways, go ahead, Sam.
Mine, I would say, starting out, I have read more. I don't read every day, but I read like way more than I used to.
And that's what you said. I mean, you said it on that week. Just to give the listeners a little Sam credit here, you said you weren't probably going to read an hour every day, but you were going to try to read at least every week, I believe is what you said.
Yep.
And you've stuck to it?
Yeah, I have. I've read it. I have read every week.
Yeah, and you can tell by the way you talk, you just sound smarter.
I did believe you at first, and then you kind of went. I would kind of.
Yes, that's just my speech
and
impediment.
You, like, looked,
okay, thank you.
You also your eyes did a lie thing. Your eyes kind of looked a little sneaky there.
I have read every day. Not every day.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Changing up your story. Changing it up, buddy.
I have
this
read
is him
every
like
week.
in the detectives. They're questioning him with the light on him. I did kill her. Nope. I didn't kill her.
Oopsies, slip of the tongue.
I have read every week. And then another one that I have continued to do is after we lifted weights. I have continued to do that. I'm back into it now. I have gained some mass on my arms. very proud of myself for that.
You do look massy.
I have done shower oranges since then. I haven't
really?
done it. I've done it maybe 3 or 4 times since.
I've been fucking a grapefruit for about 4 months.
Same one.
I think I love her.
We actually pass it back and forth every few days.
Yeah.
After his shower day, of course.
Yeah, after his 1 shower day a week. Also, I have sort of incorporated journaling a little bit. I've been doing to-do lists, like, every day.
I don't think that counts.
That doesn't count.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay, fine. Whatever. Fuck you guys. It's fine. I have been stretching, not every day, but at least 3 times a week, and my bones feel really nice.
They look good. I was going to say good bones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have been doing cold showers. I've been doing them twice a week. Yeah, and I think that's all of them.
So because you have a track record of being a dirty little liar, as you know.
Okay.
A DLL. I would like to...
Excuse me.
Sorry, talking. You're also a track record of an interrupter too,
Oopsies,
Mr. Liar.
talking.
Me being a dirty little liar.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Chris, Jenny, out of the two of us.
Wait, 1 second. Time for our next segment. We checked the security cameras that we had Sam's mom put up in their house.
I was just going to suggest that, Jenny. That's funny you mentioned that. I would like to see 24-hour stream of your life for the next 7 days, because you just made a lot of big claims about all these things that you've kept up with. And to be perfectly frank, I think you still are a dirty little liar, and I think you have done none of these things. And
no, I definitely have.
Okay, I'm just saying you're gonna go to hell and die if you're lying.
Look at these guns. Look how taut my skin is because of the cold showers.
Yeah.
Look how limber I am now. Look how limber.
You've convinced me. I'm in. The limber was what got me. He's done all of the things. I'm sorry I spoke out against you. He quickly rotated every joint in his body all around and then gave me the middle finger, and I'm in. Okay, the moment everybody's really been waiting for. And again,
I've been drinking whiskey pretty much every day, if we want to count that for the...
for the Winston Churchill episode.
Churchill one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten a little fatter, if that counts for the
I guess
Churchill. I've gained a little bit of Winston.
I guess I'm really doing well.
Yeah.
Didn't realize how well I was doing.
So good.
That is the reference to our Day in the Life of Winston Churchill video. We lived the exact
very good episode.
Logged version of Winston Churchill's daily routine. We lived it every day of the week. That was a classic, in fact. We also did... Plug. A little mini video showcasing what this day in the life actually looked like. So if you want to go check that out, hit up the Better Off Better YouTube channel. Link in the whatever you're listening to this on. Chris's turn, the moment everybody's been waiting for. The jig is up, Chris. I have stuck with waking up.
Every single one of them.
I will say that out of all of us, I'm definitely the most impressive in terms of keeping the waking up one alive. We did waking up before the sun, and that was because all of our sleep schedules were fucked. That's kind of the start of this podcast there. I don't recommend that podcast. I think our more recent ones are better work, but as far as the activity of it, it was a very impacting one. That was insecurity leaking on the table. Sorry, guys. Let me clean this up. But waking up before the sun, it was a big deal at the time when we started, March, April, whenever that was. And that was 6 a.m. We woke up every day of the week at 6 a.m. and it was painful, brutal, intense. Since then, I have switched my routine to be waking up at 5 a.m. or if I'm up late the night before, 5:30 a.m. And I have done that pretty much every day since August.
That's so stupid. Why would you continue to do that?
Oh, it literally makes no sense though, because then you go to bed at like 8:30.
Nope, I go to bed at 10:30. Lover. I love it with all my deep, dark heart. It's my favorite thing.
Lover boy.
It's a boring one, but it's one of my favorite, just like little better getting habits that I've ever acquired. And it's cool. The morning is peaceful. Shout out to the morning.
Okay, move on, because nobody else took this long.
All right, well, you did. But reading every day, same as Sam, I don't read every damn day, but I do read significantly more. I've gotten through more books this year than I got through in all of high school and college. That is a true fact. I have been downing them as if, not like, I would say not really like meals.
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, you'd be reading a lot more if you were downing them like you down meals.
Oh, damn.
If we want to make that like its own segment, I think that could be kind of cool. If we have like a Jenny Burns Chris segment, and then I say that and then we move on.
I've got all the segments covered. Thank you, though. No suggestions. Suggestions.
Oh, maybe like a clip then. Maybe like an Instagram.
We should have
clip.
maybe a segment where Jenny stuffs her mouth with mashed potatoes and covers it with tape so we can't hear her anymore. Shut up.
Damn.
Yep. So now I'm on top of the volcano.
That was kind of just like a. That was just
kind
like
of rude,
a low
honestly.
blow.
Was it a
yeah,
little?
that was kind of messed up.
I meant to say sorry.
It's not a good color on you.
Yeah, no, it's messed
it's not
up.
A good color.
Well, no, it's true that
exactly.
you can't. Nothing you say sticks if you just say sorry afterwards. So sorry.
You were the color of just pure jealousy.
You're the color of a bird's poopy on my windshield, Whitey. So the reading, I definitely have since that week, because I read a book that I liked so much in that week,
symbolically,
and I forced myself to read. Shut up.
Did you just shush me? Did you just shut up me?
I said shut up. I didn't say shush. That'd be rude.
Okay, fuck you. No,
okay.
I'm gonna say what I want to say. You're an asshole and you suck and you should die. And I'm gonna keep talking as much as I want to. What do you guys think about my hand?
Ugly. Shut up.
You like it?
I do.
You like it?
No.
Hey, Jenny, shut up.
Oh, okay, Sam. Sorry.
The reading was dope. It made reading cool again. School was like, nah, reading ain't cool, and I'm like, true. And now there was that week. Better Off Better, I guess, is what brought reading back to relevancy. So thanks to us, and that was a good week, and I've stuck with it. Amen. Journaling. I wrote journaling-ish because I have tried. I have definitely not journaled every day, so don't even, I'm not even going to try to make that claim. I have over and over again tried to, when a new month starts, be like, okay, I'm going to try a new type of journal where I'm going to do it every day.
So you haven't stuck with it?
Of this month. I have not kept with it a single month successfully the whole month. Because it's just it just never does what I want it to do. And maybe it's my fault, maybe it's a me thing, but I really want to have a master journal. I write a lot. I write a lot of just ideas and shit down, but I really want a journal that I have a structure to use every day, like we did in that week, but I just still feel a creative frustration, if you will, with my journal, that I just want a really cool, useful journal, but I've never been able to let it be really useful, that it just feels like a burden rather than a tool to help, you know?
You're a tool.
Hey!
What else have you done, Chris? Let's speed this up.
Easy peasy walking. I mean, since it's gotten colder, I've kind of shat the bed on that, but I really was walking 10,000 steps a day every single day across since we did it, all of the summer, and all of leading up to fall/winter. So I'll count that. This is a good one. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Filler words. I have practiced so hard, and let's just say...
You still say them a lot.
No, I say them sometimes. I edit the podcast, and it is not even close how far beyond you guys I am at filler words. If there's one thing to praise Chris on, I say a lot of words over and over again, and I'll say a lot of nonsense, sure, but my ahs, buts, and ums have been a little more on fleek than ever previous in my life.
But replacing that with just babbling random strings of nonsense words does not sound any better than saying
You'd be surprised. But that week did a number on my noticings of those, and I've tried to keep with it, and I still strive to be a perfect filler wordless speaker like Obama.
Yeah. Anything else, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh my God, can you hurry up?
This one might surprise you too. 432 hertz. So in that week, I kind of screwed the pooch. But about maybe 3 weeks later, I started experimenting with 432 hertz again, sure, but also just binaural beats as a whole, and specifically scientifically backed focus music. And I'd like to do another episode on that, which is not just 432 hertz, because we brimmed the scope on that shit. But I started using...
I would do focus music while we worked. I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give them a free plug here, because no free promos, but there's a company that makes an app that's like this crazy, it's a startup thing that has all these... Are you
talking about Brain FM?
Yes. It has this scientific backing. They have PDFs that show their study and why it makes you focus and why it's good and shit. Who knows how much baloney that is. But I use that, and I shit you not, every day. I've used that every day since August for usually
That's crazy.
Maybe, if I'm not editing, 6 to 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so 432 hertz, put it on the map. Put focus music on the map for me. And I ain't looked back since.
Okay.
Dark sleep, I wrote nothing like Jenny. I just do it if I really have to wake up and I know I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. So I really shouldn't even count that one. So shut up, Chris. That doesn't count, idiot.
No, you shouldn't.
Cold showers, I did not keep as a whole, but I did, since doing the cold showers for a week, every shower I take, I spend the last, 5 minutes, the last portion after once I'm rinsing out my hair to the point where I wash my face and rinse everything off, that is all freezing cold because of that week.
You keep talking and you keep saying new ones that you kind of follow a little bit, and it's just like, ah, ba, 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 ba.
Fine, abba, ba, 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 ba. Jumping jacks. So speaking of jumping jacks are cool. They're fun. They're healthy. They're beneficial. You jump, you jack.
This is going to take 1,000,000 years. If I told you that I slightly stuck to every single one of the ones that I did, then we would be here for 1,000,000 years. I smile sometimes every day. Yeah, I do. I do smile at things sometimes every day. Oh, I have watched a few movies. Yeah, not every day like the challenge, but... I'm just fucking rambling and saying things that I've slightly stuck to, even though it wasn't the challenge at all. Oh, vlogging? I mean, technically, we make a podcast every week, and it's a video of me, so I vlog every week, yeah. Eating only fresh food? Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I do sometimes. I do every few days during the week, so I'll count that one. Sunbasking, yeah, there's some sun coming through my window, so I'll count that one too. 432 Hertz, I mean, I haven't listened to any 432 Hertz since then, but I do listen to ambient Nintendo music in the background while I work, so... basically the same thing. You see how incorrect and irritating that is of you? Go ahead, though. Continue with what you've done.
So I've been doing 500 jumping jacks a day to try to get some calorie burn while I can't go outside because it's cold. That's cool. So I took that from the jumping jack challenge we did. So I thought that was something to note, but sorry that I rambled. It's not. It went on too long, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, what else?
Aggressive though, the way that you said it.
What else?
That was the end of the list.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, congratulations. Congratulations there, Chris.
Wow, really good job, Chris.
We all stuck to more than I thought we would. Even when I was listening mine down, I was like, we're not doing too shabby. So the podcast gets results. I mean, if that proves nothing, it's that we're willing to take these things. And some of them suck, and those are fun, but some of them are actually useful. So that's cool.
All right, what's the next segment? How many more segments we got?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's see, 29.
Okay.
3.
All right.
This one right here, this is a killer segment. And I swear, I think reviews are going to come back very strong for this next one. This is Puckle It Up and Suckle It Down.
Excuse me?
What do we think initially on that name? Do we think that's cool? Like,
I don't even understand what it's referencing. What are you talking about?
Well, let me explain a little more then. Which Bob challenge have you stopped doing but you're gonna get back to in the new year? So this is in the theme of New Year's resolutions. But what have we kind of touched upon in our show that you wish you'd
puckle it up and suckle it down? That's so odd.
Because you want to puckle it back up and then suckle it back down. It seems kind of obvious to me.
If you wanted to go with that theme, you could have done like a bait and switch, like a play on like bait and switch.
That really wouldn't make sense though. Yeah. So
you could have gotten
Puckle
really
it up and suckle it down.
How about stop and start?
I think you guys really aren't the name people, it seems like.
Red light, green
stop and
light.
Start is the next segment.
I'll start this one off because I just have 2. And I can show you what I mean by this, but basically something that we've done on the Better Off Better experience that we either said we were going to do or just know that it would benefit us and should have stuck with at this point, but just haven't, and that we're going to try in 2021.
All right.
I've got 3 technically. Let me hit you with 3, okay? And I'm not even going to really describe them, but jogging, God, obviously, yeah. That was such a good week. And the jogging was so beneficial, and it was a rush, and it was fun, and it felt good. But I stopped. I kept it going for like a week after that, and I was like, damn, this one's going to stick. And it unstuck. The tape ran dry. But I would like to definitely, most certainly get back into that, especially when we go out to LA, and it's like a realistic thing that we could do across the whole year, so snow doesn't like keep us away at some point. Journaling, I already talked about that. I would love to figure out and solve my life with a journal at some point, but we'll get there. And, of course, weightlifting. One of my biggest failures on this whole show.
Oh my God. One of them. One of the many failures.
Okay, not necessary.
This one was huge.
Many failures.
Not really that many, so we don't need to describe it. But yes, that was a not pretty sight for Chrissy.
He's won 4 in 30 episodes. He's won 4
Seems like
challenges.
It's still my turn, and yet here comes like a puddle of mean words. Uh-oh, I'm getting wet. It's splashing me. Stop!
You said, actually, it's not still your turn, because you said you had 3, and you said 3, so moving on.
Well, let me describe what weightlifting is. It's sort of, again, I don't like just talking. I'm not just trying to talk, but I'm just seriously, I would like to talk about weights began.
Mine are kind of like ones that I want to do a little better on.
Like things that you'd like to puckle up and suckle down. Go ahead.
Things that I like to stop and shop are I would like to jog a little bit more.
Unoriginal.
I have jogged since then, just like not every day. And I have been like doing a lot of like walking every day, but really bringing back the jogging into it is a good one. And I'm also gonna shadow Chris again with the journaling. I do it, but I feel like I could be a little more comprehensive with it. I feel like I could do a little better at it and, you know, like a little more organized. Other than that, I think I'm kind of a perfect person.
That makes sense.
So?
I think like really and truly in my heart, I'm perfect. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm great.
That could be.
Really. I think.
That could be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We did. Yeah. So now that she mentioned that, I guess it's time we notice it. We'll get to your turn in a sec, Sam. Just kind of, have a little patience.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, fall back, buddy. Fall back.
We sent formal tests out to see if Jenny is perfect, and we have medical professionals working, scientists round the clock, very expensive, but results will be coming back next episode. So
Toy
stay tuned.
tests were involved.
Toy tests were involved. Yeah, a lot of medical, a lot of blood stuff.
Toy test,
a lot
toy
of spew,
test,
just
toy
everything
test,
that you can
toy
kind of
test,
analyze from a person.
Toy test.
That should definitely be on a shirt.
So
new T-shirt idea.
So we'll keep you updated on that. If the age-old question, is Jenny perfect? Probably not, though. Yeah, Sammy!
I would say, I think jogging would be the only one. The ones that I like, I continue to do in some way, shape, or form. But jogging, I stopped. And I do think I did enjoy that week. And I do think that I would like to get back into it in the new year. Oh, wait. Also answering people's texts. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I have been getting better at that, but
I'm good without that one.
I'll try that one.
Can I make a note? Nobody here said meditation in any of their lists.
No.
I hate meditating. I didn't like it.
It didn't do nothing for me.
You guys liked it a little.
I liked it, but I didn't do
maybe Chris
I'm not
going
to go back to it.
Meditation's the same as journaling to me. It's like something that everybody swears by, and I see that I would like to benefit from it, but it just has not, and I've just quit over and over and over again.
I just never have I don't even enjoy it when I do it. I just, it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's like your high school math teacher with Weight Watchers. I just can't get it to work.
Mr. Hancock, what are you doing in the freezer aisle with a bunch of lean cuisines?
There are not that many points.
All right, what's the next segment, Chris?
I'm doing South Beach.
I saved my points for tonight.
Okay, this next one is an actual fun one. This is, I would say, a widely anticipated one because we've discussed it a few times.
Oh, yeah.
And I formalized it, baby. I crunched him. You could say I sprant those numbers down. I crunched him good. I cockled them up with a fork, cut them up with a knife, and baked them in the oven.
Dude, can you just come on?
Get to it. You want?
Okay. Let's go.
Totally.
Just do it.
This is the official, the final, the real deal Year 1 scoreboard!
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so excited for this! I'm so excited for this!
So let me break it down how I scored it. The way it works is I calculated, obviously, wins and losses, but I count every tie, because sometimes we've all tied, sometimes we've all lost, sometimes two of us have won, one of us have lost, two of us have lost, one of us have won, etc., etc.
So you count ties as a win for each?
I count it, yeah. If somebody has a win, they have a win. It doesn't matter how many people won or how many people lost. Okay. So the numbers don't equal out to the amount of episodes we've had because there were special circumstances.
So that was you kind of trying to claw your way out of the big hole that you've made for yourself.
Well, let's,
because of the few
maybe
times
that was the initial
let
thought,
you
but
pity tie.
Let's do it then.
I'm so
Let's
scared.
do this.
I think it might be Sam. Fuck. Okay, what is it?
I think it's Jenny.
Let's do it Mario Party style. We are starting.
Okay.
On the if you're picturing, if you're not watching on screen, let me pop up a visual representation. It's Mario Party, but I guess technically the Olympics does it too. But again, more specifically, I'm picturing, or maybe it's like Mario at the Olympic sports, but I guess the Olympics. Let's just
yeah.
Let's just
that
pretend
one.
like
No,
the Olympics.
don't say the
okay,
Olympics.
No, that was stupid. No, nobody's gonna get that.
Only nerds watch the Olympics.
Nobody's gonna understand that reference. So Mario, Olympic sports, and like Mario
The
Party.
Olympics are just a reminder that NBC exists.
Yeah, that's right. Good point. Picture the little staircase with the bottom step, the middle step, and then the top step. So we're gonna start on the bottom step, the bronze prize,
if you will.
Yes.
Bronze. Oh, should I?
Oh, the ceremony, Jenny. Beautiful. For our year one results, the official Better Off Better
Year one Sammy.
third place bronze loser
Wait, let me interject really quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making little winner and loser statues. So every year we can collect them slowly as the years go by.
Oh my God, I love that.
And they're not gonna be gross, but just like to commemorate the year's winner and loser every year.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Sorry,
I love that.
Continue.
The official year 1 Better Off Better loser, Sammy.
No! No way, really?
What?
But wait, it's a tie because it's also me.
No way.
We both have 12 losses, 12 to 12
That's
in
wild.
the loss category. But let me cheer you up for a quick second because yes, obviously Jenny has the least losses. You can sum that up. So Jenny's on the top step pedestal here. But now we have to factor in.
Do I not have the most wins though?
We have to factor in the wins to get our final.
Did Sam win and lose?
We're going to have to factor in where people stand on the final steps of Mario Party. The official loser factoring in wins too. So by that I mean Sammy and I
if you
both
minus the wins
had
from the losers?
12 losses. We both had 12 losses.
I'm so confused right now.
We both had 12 losses on the year. So now, looking at who has less wins on the year, the official loser is Chris.
Hey!
At a grand total of 7 wins.
That's
Shut up!
more than, you're counting ties. Sorry. Continue.
Including ties. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I am on the bottom step of this year's ceremonial 3-step. The Bronze Sammy, the Failure Award, a.k.a. is mine. Moving right along, up the staircase, the second step,
crazy.
the Silver Prize.
Shouldn't we just do the top? Because once you do the middle...
Yeah, do the top, because then it'll reveal the winner if you do the second
You're
and the
so
middle.
bad at this, Chris.
Okay, just like I was gonna suggest that we should do, now we're gonna skip the next step. It makes a lot of sense, definitely. We're gonna skip the next step and go to the top step, just like the Olympics fucking do, probably. The top step. The gold prize winner of Better Off Better Year 1. Jenny. It's Jenny! Oh my God.
My parents.
How painful it is for me to say.
I'd like to thank my dog. I'd like to thank really myself.
Not really a speech.
Of how,
not really doing
much
speeches.
I've improved and how perfect I am, really. And it's like I started off perfect.
The results
but
are
I
still
also
coming in. The results are still coming in. We don't know.
And it's just crazy to me.
Wait. There's still a big question to answer. Who's on the second step?
I don't know.
We still haven't revealed
It's the robot.
who got the
It's
silver
the voice.
prize. It's actually my neighbor Ken. Welcome, Ken.
Woo! Ken!
Woo! Ken.
What's that?
Ken!
Oh my God. Ken got COVID and died.
Oh no.
Everybody, this is a PSA. You have
That's
to wear your
awful.
mask.
Oh my God.
It's
All
Sam.
right.
Sam is on the second step. Congratulations.
Can we get
Okay,
the,
this is
thank
me,
you.
humble Chris. Classic. Always very quick to admit that you guys have bested me for the first and last time. And frankly, it's embarrassing.
Can we get our stats?
It's embarrassing
Can
to
we
get
get our
here.
stats?
Yes, let's give you the stats. With a total of
They'll be up on the screen for those watching.
Yeah.
with a total of 20 wins and 7 losses, Jenny.
Damn.
With a total of 9 wins and 12 losses, Sammy.
That's so absurd.
And with a total of 7 wins and 12 losses, me.
Wow.
It hurts.
That was a fucking landslide,
That's
Jenny.
crazy.
Yeah, she won by 8.
And it's not even because I did good on all of them.
Oh, no,
It's
she
because,
won- sorry, she won by
Chris
11.
gives up on so many of them.
That's wild.
Listen,
That's
Damn.
crazy because a lot of those were like just kind of Chris didn't do it at all. He gave up after the first day, and then like you know what I mean. Like I feel like that happens.
well, let's take
so
a look at the
much.
recent weeks because Chrissy is a phoenix rising from the ashes. So be
You
careful.
did start clawing your way out.
Be careful,
but
baby.
Not well.
It's when you
Not
underestimate the competition that you get competed upon, spewed upon, and then buried.
That was awesome. Honestly.
Okay.
Congratulations, Jenny. You will be getting a
Thank
trophy
you
that
so
you are
much.
making, you said.
Thank you so much.
So,
that will be
Yeah.
very exciting for you. So if you could maybe, just so it's a little more exciting, if you could maybe make it and then you send it to Sam, I guess, right? He'll, repackage it. He'll send it to me and then I can present it to you so you can get it.
Okay.
We will show it at some point in coming episodes. We will reveal what Jenny's champion prize looks like, in fact. Well, the results are in. A maddening, surprising, enthralling experience, would you say?
I'm enthralled.
Lovely.
Then
I would like to wrap things up here.
Yeah,
we already said congratulations, so you really don't have to rub it in.
Thanks.
We always handle stuff humbly, me and Sam, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're used to it by now because you have to handle losing so much.
Well, thank you. Okay, now shut the fuck up. We have had fun this year. We really, truly have. And let's wrap things up here. I mean, I would first like to say a fat thank you, very thick,
huge
to everybody.
Thank you to all of you.
We can,
oh my God, baby,
big fat.
I don't my percentage calculations are a little messy, but the podcast app tells me sometimes that our month-over-month increases have been going well. So thank you to all the newcomers, all the old comers, everybody that's either maybe perhaps this is your first one, but anybody who's listening to us right now, cool, right? Awesome. That's really neat, sick, I guess. So seriously,
and we're gonna do our really quick throwaway segment called "Kissies for the Fans."
Kissies for the fans. To all of the fans that are over 18, if you're under 18 and you just tried to take any of those, give them back right now because that is not cool. We said no.
That's not for you. Not for you.
Give me that.
Not
no,
for
officer, I'm taking it back. Okay, I'm taking it back right now.
Officer, calm down, dude. I'm taking back the kisses.
I'm clearly taking back the kissies for my underage fan.
Oh
my God. We have fun. We will be imprisoned in time, but thank you so much for everybody's amazing support, especially, I would say, our supporter of the year. Should we shout him out?
Yes.
Should we thank him publicly? We must. Let's say Bob of the Year. Should we call him the Bob of the Year?
Bob of the Year.
Bob of the Year.
Okay, so let's officially commemorate our Bob of the Year.
Bob of the Year.
Dun, 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 dun.
3, 2, 1. Just Josh.
Just Josh.
Just Josh. It's obvious. Come on. He's
on
the freaking
Instagram,
best.
He's the man.
Thanks, bro.
All right, listen. If you don't follow us on Instagram, this dude
bro.
is all up in the comments. He's funny. He's sweet. He's kind. He likes us. Obviously, we like that. But he has a good contribution on Instagram. He'll make funny little jokes. He's following along. He gets it. That's what we're looking for in a Bob. So if you're out there thinking, how can I be an ideal Bob? Then we're gonna make a Just Josh starter pack for you, just so you can learn. Okay? But we really do appreciate it. What's up?
Can I have my own personal favorite Bob? Because I'm not sure that Just Josh has said anything nice about me.
Well, maybe that's more of a note for you than
Who's
just
your
Josh.
favorite?
He's
Who's your personal favorite?
I think that he's more fans of you two, so
boys.
I guess I'll just go
Boys Club.
Yeah, boys.
I'd like to shout out my dad as my Bob because he listens to a lot of the not all of them.
This is
Not
awkward.
all of them, obviously.
He told me Sam was his favorite.
That makes sense.
Is there somebody else maybe that you have
fine.
up on the
that
top
makes sense.
3 list?
Maybe I'll shout out my boy Trevor.
Oh, no. See, Trevor likes me. He told me.
Trevor, yeah. Trevor
no,
likes...
okay.
Jenny, you're my favorite.
You're my favorite too, Jenny.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not even my own favorite. It's fine.
Okay, thank God.
Oh my God. Woof. Let's end it off. This year, are we better off better or better off worse? This year, are we better off better or better off worse?
That's a great question, Sam. I really like that.
I'm gonna say I'm better off worse. This has been a terrible year, but this has been a highlight.
It's very true.
In terms of wins, I would say I'm better off better. In terms of emotional standing, I'd say definitely better off
better.
Worse.
Nice, Jenny. I got you covered there. I know what you were going for. You were saying better.
Really likes me, anyways.
I'm gonna give it a big old Bob. Better off better. This has been. Woo. I mean, podcasts are cool, right? We figured that, right? That's why we started this thing. And we were very early to the game, may I say. I feel like podcasts really didn't have a name for themselves until we joined the game.
We were one of the first.
It was 2020. It's what are really podcasts? Nobody really has one. And then all of a sudden, Better Off Better's on the map. Now podcasts are relevant. So
we kind of started a wave, a trend.
Yeah, for sure.
Sound
for
wave.
sure. That's good for us.
Yeah, we're kind of like the first ones of our kind.
So yes. I do got to say, Better Off Better, it has been a creatively fulfilling situation. And it's really fun. I like that we have a schedule to keep up with. I like that we get to talk. We get to every week force ourselves to chat with each other. Sometimes that can be a problem for people like us. And now we have a pressure to maintain a friendship with each other.
Maintain friends.
I don't particularly like it, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. You're
and that's
great
why
and
it's
all,
healthy.
but like...
It really is lovely. Better Off Better is a big ol' sack in my heart. Is that sweet? Yes.
That is sweet.
So good question,
it's
Sam.
Like a lump
and there's
on
the
my,
answer.
On my,
I just want to end
mind.
everything off right now. Let's end the year off right now with our New Year's Revolution, Evolution, Resolution.
Didn't we just do that with something that we wanted to do?
That.
No. This is in terms of, and again, snarky, coming out the barrel, quite snarky right away, Sam, overstepping. Okay. I would like to hear some...
It just seemed like we were reaching a natural end of the episode, and now you sort of shoved us
like
back
it
into
That's true! Natural! Pull back in! Natural, don't leave the call, please. I want to keep talking.
It'd be like a slingshot effect. I'm getting whiplash over here.
I want to each have one that is Better Off Better specific, since we're reflecting,
something that we want to try this next year.
A goal that we have for Better Off Better, our resolution, whatever you want to call it, but some sort of thing, Better Off Better specific, that we either hope to do, hope to stick with, achieve. I don't know, not like in your own life, but in the podcast, baby. Let's give the people that like us reason to like RTL.
I'll go.
I would love that.
I would love a sponsor. I would love a sponsor by the end of the year.
I was gonna say
that's a good goal.
Yeah, I would love to have us be, known enough that brands are like, hey, sell our stuff. I'd love to be a part of, just capitalism.
That's a good one.
Yes, looking at you, the boner medications. Where's our call? Hims?
Yeah.
I would love to talk about some boner medications.
I know. Blue Chew, what the fuck?
Don't, bleep them out.
Okay, I'm not gonna say their names. Brands. You know who you are. People take you, and it does, blood flowing assets.
You're the color of our lights right now, and you're chewy. Sponsor us. People get sponsored by Adam and Eve a lot. We could talk about like some dildos.
Okay.
We could do like a fun video where we they send us a strap on and
we all pound each other with it.
All of our fans. Shout out
each
Adam
other.
And Eve. Shout out
not
Adam
each
and
other.
Eve.
It's just me pegging both of you. I think that's a popular topic right now.
That would be up to that. If you're listening out there, brand reps or whatever,
Yeah.
My volume's on. I'm always listening for the ring.
Jenny, what is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's retribution, resolution, repetition, whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever Chris said. Yep. Since you kind of took the real good one, I would... my goal is to just I want to keep accruing fans. I really like the engagement on stuff, like seeing people actually know things about our past episodes.
That's my fave.
About our personalities is really crazy.
Love that.
When people reference stuff or make fun of one of us for a thing we do or a trait or whatever that you could only know by experience us talking. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
That's crazy. And also a personal goal is I want someone to like me.
So you got I like the other one. Yeah, the engagement that people know our show and stuff. That's good. Yeah. Looks like Jenny's turn's over. It sounds like to me. Yeah.
Hey, you do yours.
Oh my God. Get yourself together. There's snot everywhere.
This is like the eggnog all over again.
Oh my God. Do you need another song, babe?
All right, Chris, do yours.
What's yours, Chris?
Mine is a tricky one, and it's pretty heavy on.
Great.
I'd say me, but all of us, of course. I want a perfect schedule for all of 2021. I have never achieved such a thing. I want an episode every single week of Better Off Better. No excuses unless some sort of world catastrophe absolutely changes everything. I want a perfect Better Off Better schedule. One upload a week every Tuesday for all of 2021.
Hell yeah.
That is a big goal.
Sorry, just one little one. I am so looking forward to a set.
Nice.
I would love for us to be sitting in a nice freaking Better Off Better themed set that looks awesome. It It doesn't change from week to week. We walk into a room, and that's our set. That's where we sit down. That's where we better off better. And I would love to have that.
Somebody's a little ungrateful for this beautiful set we're in right now.
I'm not ungrateful. All right, guys, I think that's the end of the show.
I would say so.
Forever? What? I
thought
thought we just had a good bond. You don't want to do this anymore?
Yeah. Yeah,
no,
I think we're done.
We quit.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Everything. Literally everything.
Everything. On everything.
Every app that you have.
Yeah. You're not new around here, bitch. Look at the description of whatever you're listening to this on. There's links everywhere. Oh my God, how do they get so many links in there? But follow us on whatever you use.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you in 5.
Oh, and I like this. We're counting down.
3.
It's like New Year's.
2.
Like they do on New Year's.
1. 3.
No, and then
2.
Oh.
1. Okay, so you'll say 1 once we come back.
I thought you were.
Yeah, I'll say 1 once we come
Okay,
back.
I thought you were.
That makes sense.
I thought you were
I like
counting
that. So
down
I'll
to
cut it before,
countdown
right before you
again.
said 1 before back
Yeah,
there.
perfect.
Okay.
All right, guys.
That's great.
All right,
I
love
like
you
that.
all.
It's finally over. Thank you for listening. See you next time.